featured speaker is Mrs. Oladipo Maugbe Tosin. She has been in the interior decor and design space for 10 years. Nurtured herself for creating beautiful spaces and designs. She became focused on designing unique and functional interior designs and space-fit furniture for kids' rooms, commercial and residential projects. Her creative lifestyle is guided by quality, transparency, and integrity. She has helped transform over 180 spaces with well over 800 spaces of furniture. Happy married with 2 children. With a round of applause, let's welcome Mrs. Oladipo Maugbe Tosin. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you for this opportunity. It's a very, very privileged one to be in your midst, and happy to have been in this meeting for about 2 hours, watching women breaking great barriers in our society, especially Nigeria. I've been told to speak basically on building dreams as a female carpenter. So I'm going to talk basically about building dreams. According to my bio that has been read earlier, I also had the dream of doing the white collar job, as most graduates in Nigeria had dreamt of. But I've been fortunate enough to find myself among budding entrepreneurs. My mom is an entrepreneur. My grandparents were entrepreneurs. I had first-hand uncles and aunties as entrepreneurs too. But my dream of being a creative, should I say, was actually stiffened by the fact that from entrepreneurship, we're moving into the next generation of workers. Want to be called doctors, wanted to call lawyers. Like, the family had so many entrepreneurs that they wanted, mommy doctor, mommy lawyer, and all of that. And I fell into that generation that was supposed to bring out the spotlight. And my dad was an engineer, and he always lets me do all his handy stuff. Like, my mom will fuse at it. But later on, it made sense, because once he is not around, you see me turning the wires of those TVs. Like I said, I watch Lady Sandra, the lady mechanic, way back in NTA News years back. And I was from one of those days whereby the TV will not work. I don't know if you lived in those dispensations whereby the TV will not work. You have to hit the TV, bang, bang, go and connect some wires, climb the ceiling and do some stuff. So I've always been hands-on. So going back to building dreams, at that point in time of my life, I just wanted to create. I really did wanted to create. So I was not in the art class because I wanted to create. I went to the science class. And I went to a good school that had counselor, and the counselor kept on asking me, what do you want to become? And I had no idea. My dad now asks me, are you sure? You need to know, you are going to a jam class very soon, and you have to be able to know what you want to do and all of that. And I saw myself telling them I really want to, that since I'm in science, I can't create human body, that maybe I'll create drugs for people that would make them feel better. My dad was like, okay. But in Nigeria has a very stiffened educational background at that point in time. And he was now bothered that in Nigeria, you can't sell. I'm not ready to send you abroad. And it kept on trying. I kept on going from one counselor to another. And they told me, you can offer this course, pharmacognosy. It's like pharmacognosy. I've not heard of that word before. It's closest to it is pharmacy. Let me go for pharmacy. My daddy said, no, look for pharmacognosy. And as at then, I don't know about now, two universities were offering pharmacognosy in Nigeria, Uniben and Unilag. So I started the journey to go to University of Lagos to study pharmacognosy. But, like I said, family and environment affect our dreams. They affect the web where we grow up from. I think one of the speakers has also mentioned that it affects our decisions, affects the way we see life. And I didn't have any choice to choose pharmacy instead of pharmacognosy. Where will you even work? I was like, okay, a young chap, I chose pharmacy. And we all know the story of Jam being us out. And I found myself in botany. So I'm a graduate of botany from the University of Lagos, BSc and MSc. And I kept on pursuing my dream of creating stuffs. So I find myself in the creative field before I chose this career path of carpentry and furniture making. Cut long story short, my final project for my MSc was divinely ordained. I've been given one, and somehow, I was finding issues with it, and project supervisor just decided that, okay, go for the economic species of wood in Nigeria. We all know the easiest place to answer that question is Makoko here in Nigeria. And I saw myself waking, sleeping, eating, and living my life in Makoko. In short, I think there was now some crisis at the point. There was a time I was supposed to go for Makoko on water to experience how those log of wood move from Sapele down to move down to Makoko. Somehow there was insecurity in the environment. I think Esclavos to be precise, and I had to move down. I had to move that part, but I got so successful in that project, and I did very, very well. And it exposed me to different kind of woods, and I was just like, okay, definitely was my master's period. So I was also job searching, and then it was either you're working in the bank or you're not working any other way. So most of the science fields, the ministries and all of that, we know what we are faced with in this culture of ours. And I was like, no, I'm not going to let sitting down or not getting a job tie me down. What do I want to do? I had a problem at hand then. It was my baby's room. My baby was forthcoming, and I was just like disgruntled with the fact that everybody I go and visit, they have this playpen they call cots. The baby does not sleep in these cots. The baby sleeps with you on your bed. So why spend so much money? And even then, dollar was 135 naira, between 135 naira to 150 naira per dollar then. And we wouldn't complain that it was still so high because it just moved from about 19 naira or 19 naira to 110. From 110, it moved to 135. And I was like, this baby is sleeping on your bed. Why do you now choose to spend so much money on these cots? So I designed them. We should be able to create something that would make sense from this baby bed. And I did storage under it. After about basically the 1 year birthday of the child made them come. So all of them, they were welcome into my home. And they're like, where did you do this? Where did you do this? I was like, this is my own creation. This is what I want to start up with. And they encouraged me. So friends and family bothered much in my dream. So that is it about me and my story. And further down, you've heard about the few very, very little achievements Sassy has been able to achieve in this design space. So I'm going deep now into the topic for the day, is building your dream. Our dreams are thoughts, they are images, they are sensations. And because this is the school, I would also talk towards all aspirants, creating such sensations and thoughts for our kids. There's a big, huge difference between your dream and your passion. There's a huge difference between your dream and your passion. Passion is what you love to do. I'm a creative. I still love to do so many other things. I told you I had a creative journey. I did beads, I did millinery, which I still do to date when I have cost to do it, which has also reflected in my job. There are some things I want to, no. I want this throw pillow to stand out for this particular space. You see me getting beads, stringing them together, knowing how to fit them appropriately to fit into an home setting or fit into a commercial space in a way that would sell functionality and also aesthetics. So try and know what you are dreaming for, what your aim is at. What are you dreaming? What are you seeing? The lady mechanic talked about the things she saw in her dreams. It was her dreams that pushed her, as young as she was, into the drive that she kept on taking steps into actualizing such dreams. Note down your dreams. Always note them down. Then, hearing such stories, sincerely, it's not a walk in the park. We always hear the story, the grass is greener when you water it. Sometimes or most times in this life, the truth is hard to be said. You will water that part of the plants, but sincerely, you will not see it get greener. You would not see it get greener. So, what do you do at such times? Don't forget you're a work in progress. I'm happy the lady mechanic articulated it with times. She started from the 1980s, the 1990s. I didn't even know that it was even so hard to get. I knew it was easy to get visa. I didn't know that it was also hard to get tickets to leave Nigeria. Way back then, I thought it was way easy. So there's no trouble you are facing now that somebody has not faced before. Don't overbeat your dream. Don't go back to sleep that you want to dream that dream again and again and again. No. You are a work in progress. You would walk into the actualization of your dream. Your life is a puzzle. It is only the giver of life that has that puzzle all fixed. You don't have it fixed in any way. You don't. You just keep waking up every morning. Hold on to your dream. Your passion, you can do whatever you have with your passion. And don't forget, your passion might let you down. Your dream will never let you down. Your passion will let you down. Your dream will never let you down. Something else they've spoken about in the actualization of your dream, you must start up with confidence. So that's where education comes into play. I'm happy, like I said earlier, I'm so excited that it's a school that is taking this initiative for parents. Let me make you laugh. I do the school runs for my children, even with my busy schedule. I try to, that's the sacrifice I chose to make for their upbringing. And 5-6 years ago, do you know my daughter would tell me, "Mommy, will you just wear skirts and jackets and high-heeled shoes?" The first time I heard them, she way back that was about she was 5 years. She was 6, sorry. She was 6 going to 7. And I was like, I thought it was a joke. Now I went for the open day in school. And in my usual pattern, I normally ask, after they've told me about their performance, I ask the teacher and the guardian that, please, can you just let me know what does my daughter talk about in school? What does she engage? What kind of discussions does she engage in? And they're like, she's been saying that her mom is always carrying armor. Her mom is always wearing trousers, always that mom is always hands on, that she's always saying her mom is always doing different things. I was like, really? I said, okay, let me let you guys know what I do. I'm an interior decorator, but my specialty is furniture making and carpentry. So people should tell her that she would see more of me in that. But suddenly, of recent, she started seeing my creations, like maybe, okay, like when we upscaled our home, and she was like, "Mommy, our house is so beautiful. Mommy, you did this. Mommy, this is nice. Mommy, come and do our school. Mommy, I thought you wanted me to wear skirts and jackets." And she was like, "You, at that point in time in my life, whether you like it or not, like I said earlier, there are some things that will throw you off balance. At that point in my life, it was a struggling phase that I'm sure it was one time that I was also always used to saying, if you want anything, go ask your daddy. If you want anything, go ask your daddy." And she was wondering, maybe those life will shake you, it will sift you. But the confidence to put through, that's where you need to talk to yourself. You need to network. You need to not networking. I know somebody said meet people and all of that. It's very, very important. You meet people, you talk to people. But truth be told, you network first with yourself. You must network first for yourself. What do you want for yourself? Where do you want to see yourself? So, and that takes me to building your dream as a female carpenter. I'm removing the carpentry, building your dream as a female. Are you a woman? Ask yourself. You are what you see yourself as. And until you start exuding that around your environment, people will begin to see you as what you see yourself. Are you a woman? Ask yourself that question. It has different answers, which time will not let me go into. Are you a woman? When you see yourself as a woman, the weaker vessel, people will see yourself that way. When you see yourself as strength, where you see yourself as a game changer, where you see yourself as the one who is ready to rule our world, then that's what people will see you as. So I end this by saying, dream and never get tired of dreaming. I appreciate this. Thanks so much.